Now, our top story this morning, France has elected a new leader, and once again it is centrist Emmanuel Macron. Macron is the first French president to serve a second term in 20 years. The 44-year-old who came to power as France's youngest ever president has comfortably defeated far-right rival Marine Le Pen. According to results from the French Interior Ministry, for the second and final round of polls, Macron led with 58.54% of the votes, while Marine Le Pen of the nationalist and far-right National Rally Party scored 41.46 votes in comparison with the 2017 election. The margin represents a smaller gap between the two candidates. Macron had won with 66.1% of the votes back then. In his victory speech, Macron acknowledged that many had only voted for him to only keep Le Pen out. In a speech in central Paris at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, Macron vowed to respond to the anger of voters who backed his far-right rival. He acknowledged dissatisfaction with his first term and said that his new term would not continue unchanged from the last 5 years. Macron has vowed a new method that is expected to be less top-down.
Sa force dans tous les domaines. Mes chers compatriotes, c'est avec ambition et bienveillance pour notre pays, pour nous tous, que je veux pouvoir, à vos côtés, aborder les 5 années qui viennent. Cette ère nouvelle ne sera pas la continuité du quinquennat qui s'achève, mais l'invention collective d'une méthode refondée pour 5 années de mieux, au service de notre pays.
Now, the 44-year-old faces a string of challenges in his second term. It will start with parliamentary elections in June, where keeping a majority will be critical to ensuring he can realize his ambitions to reform France. The rising cost of living has also become an increasing strain for the poorest in the country. Meanwhile, despite her projected defeat to Emmanuel Macron, French far-right leader Marine Le Pen hailed her score in presidential elections as a brilliant victory. Le Pen's result also marks the closest the far-right has ever come to taking power in France. In a combative speech to supporters in Paris, she showed no signs of quitting politics. The 53-year-old far-right leader said she would never abandon the French. Le Pen quickly admitted defeat, but she vowed to keep up with the fight with parliamentary elections in June.
Je crains ce soir que le quinquennat qui s'ouvre ne rompra pas avec les pratiques méprisantes et brutales du précédent et qu'Emmanuel Macron ne fera rien pour réparer les fractures qui divisent notre pays et font souffrir nos compatriotes. Alors oui, pour éviter cet accaparement des pouvoirs par quelques-uns, plus que jamais, je poursuivrai mon engagement pour la France et les Français avec l'énergie, la persévérance et l'affection que vous me connaissez.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.